And like Umar gave you a very important lesson, and reading is vital. I remember when I first got into Last Poets, I felt very, very insecure because I was young, I was 19 years old, I was a kid, and I really didn't know what a lot of my older brothers were talking about when they said, well, you know what Franz Fanon said on page 2037 in Wretched of the Earth. I never read Wretched of the Earth. This one said, well man, well, Chancellor Williams in Destruction of Black Civilization on page 302 said blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, god damn, I ain't never heard of these names. Chancellor Williams, Franz Fanon. I mean, come on. Harold Cruz. I mean, there were some black writers who have spent time trying to help us, trying to give us knowledge. And I didn't know who they were because I'd been reading all the stuff that they gave me to read in school. And I read it, I was a good student, but you don't really understand how valuable reading is until you can read the truth about yourself and how wonderful and great you are. And you're here in a town, you're in a town where Malcolm X spent some time. Yeah, come on, some Malcolm's got to rub off on y'all. When you walk down the street, I mean, Malcolm was here, but his sister's house, I've gone by it half a dozen times. There's a lot of history here in Boston. The American Revolution started here because some brothers stepped out of bounds and got shot.
Salem and
Christmas addicts, and was Paul Coffey, I forget the other guy. But I hope they're teaching that in school because everybody needs to know. We were in Mexico City a few years back, and the kids that were taking us around, they said, we're going to take you near the stadium where your boys did this. Does anyone know the name of those guys that did that? Huh? They weren't the Black Panthers. Tommy Smith and John Carlos. Tommy Smith and John
Olympics.
In the 1968 Olympics, and they bought gloves for everybody. And instead of pledging to the flag, they decided that in front of the world they were going to give the Black Power salute. Whether you realize it or not, Black Power is still the goal. Being here tonight is an example of Black Power. And I don't care if you're white, Black Power is what you need too. Because what black means is humanity. Ain't got nothing to do with your color. Ain't nobody here. Black people have always been people who gave a damn. Even in chains, we cared about folks. We have never been a hateful people. We have never been ugly. When they made us feel ugly, my hair's messy, I got nappy hair, my lips are too big, my nose is wide. All that shit is beautiful. And when the Afro came out, it was clear how beautiful your big lips and wide nose was, because it complimented your big head. The bottom line is that we are still at a state of trying to learn how to really love ourselves. So we need shows like this. But beyond that, when you all leave here, have constructive conversations with your brothers and your sisters and your family members. Talk to your elders and your family. Get them to tell you some of the stories that they need to tell you. You are living with history. We represent history. Umar and I started when we were kids. Babatunde was probably in the crib when we started. We represent history, but history is with you as well. Everyone in here has some history. Study your own history. Know how great we are. We are called the impossible people in South Africa. People look at us for examples on what to do, how to dance, how to slap, how to talk. And everybody in the world, because the rappers are saying nigga this and nigga that, nigga that, everybody wants to be a nigga. We go in Casablanca, we go up the plane, young boys run up to say, yo, can I be a nigga? Say, how about being a good Moroccan? A nigga is a character that we can't trust. Niggas can be funny, niggas can be hilarious, but niggas for the most part are very sad because they're unreliable. And everybody's got a nigga in them. And you gotta take charge of that nigga again. Let the nigga take charge of you. Once the nigga takes charge of you, you start to slip. And people know you're coming before you get there. Be black. I don't care if you're white. Be black. Because being black means you care. Being black means that love is something that's close to your heart all the time. Being black means that you love people no matter who and where they are. Being black is being a human being. Thank you very much.